What on earth is going on with the start of vlog number 8, I hear you wonder. This doesn't seem at all like it's going to be a complete step-by-step guide to make IMO like the previous vlog. Well, let me reassure you, you are a little bit right and a little bit wrong with both of those assumptions. Please be so kind to let me explain these horrific scenes of a wooden IMO collection box before you decide to skip this video altogether. Something which is not helpful for the channel, by the way, so if you haven't subscribed yet, this might be the right time to click on that subscribe button and maybe even on the bell icon right next to it, so you stay on top of all the bits and pieces of weird, funny, surprising and even at times educational videos that this channel sends out from time to time into the worldwide realm of YouTube. Now, with that taken care of, this video wasn't even supposed to be a video at all. You see, I just got into my experimental state of being once again when I discovered a slightly overdate package of brown biological mushrooms in the vegetable drawer of my fridge. They all looked fine, except one that had a little white mold on it. Now, when 99% of people see white mold like that, they either enter a state of disgust that keeps resonating in their heads for quite some time after the event actually took place, or they just throw the mushrooms in the bin and that's the end of the story. I, on the other hand, since I have been learning all about Korean natural farming and one of its core components, namely IMO, I see potential at the slightest bit of white mold I might detect. Whether that white mold turns up in a funky corner of the garden, under an unsuspecting tree or in the plastic compost bin, I will make this statement once again. White mold means potential. So, when I spotted a small white mold patch on one of the mushrooms, I decided to give it a go. Why not? Except some rice and a little bit of time and effort, I really had nothing to lose in this attempt of trying to gather some mushroom IMO to add to my IMO collection, right? So, I put some slightly undercooked rice in a leftover wooden box. I think it originally held tangerines, but it was clean and perfect for my attempt to try and gather some mushroom IMO. I fastened some paper towel on top of it after I had put all the mushrooms on top of the rice. I know that is not the way to do any of it, but to begin with, I really had no high expectations for this IMO collecting attempt at all. So I looked at it more as an experiment than anything else. Something that is fine and I am completely at ease with because Master Cho, the creative spirit behind Korean natural farming, approves of and even encourages experimentation, as you can see in this excerpt of the manual to Korean natural farming. So I filled up a green plastic bowl which was slightly larger than my wooden IMO collection box with a thin layer of potting soil, and I placed the wooden IMO collection box on top of it. When all was ready, I put the box outside under my terrace table and didn't think twice of it. Until the 5-day wait was over and I discovered that my little friend, with whom you have had the privilege to be acquainted with in my previous vlog, in case you missed it, I will make sure to put a link to that video at the end of this one, had to my utter disgust paid my IMO collection box a detrimental visit once again. I know. I should have known better, and like a good girl, I should have learned my lesson the first time. But mea culpa, what can I say? I didn't, as usual. So I guess it's clear by now that I am not a donkey. And if you don't know what that means, I have the following sad announcement for you. You have failed the Toxandria Knights membership test. But back to business, because I wasn't born a quitter. And that damn rat stinks if she thinks that I am about to give up on my mushroom experiment. Because, as you could see at the beginning of the video, she ate all the rice but left the mushrooms untouched. I didn't know that rodents could be so picky about their food. But I guess this incident shows that rodents know more about food choices than we humans realize. So, together with the leftover mushrooms, I filled up the wooden IMO collection box again with slightly undercooked rice in the hope that there still were spores available which could nest themselves once again into the rice. But this time I did turn myself into a donkey, because on this second try I decided to build a real fortress to protect my IMO wooden collection box. I will show that rat that I mean business. And you don't want to mess with me and my Korean natural farming inputs. So lo and behold, Smelly Rat did try once more to get to the rice, as was proved by her excrements on top of the kitchen paper. But this time she failed to get into the wooden box and eat all my rice. That'll show her. Persistence always wins, as they say. So I patiently awaited once again 5 days before taking my fortress, which bravely kept itself standing amongst the Lord knows how many fierce and unrelentless rat attacks. Down, and did I have something to show for this time around? I sure did. My IMO experiment was once again a victory, and I am proud to confirm that my collection of IMOs has expanded once again. So by now I am the proud owner of 2 IMOs, which will sure come in handy as soon as the gardening season begins once again, and I will take pride that I will be able to fill 1/3 of my newly landscaped garden beds with indigenous microorganisms. I think I might have caught a taste for collecting IMOs. So I feel like I'm about to collect another one. See you in my next vlog making another Korean natural farming IMO. I surely hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I know life gets in the way, but don't let that stop you, at least not today.